folks at home, welcome to another episode of Carolina Outdoors. I'm your host, Alex Summer. Today we're here in Lawrence County, South Carolina on my property where I'm hosting a few guys on an upstate mobility impaired hunt. We hope to get these guys in the woods. Hopefully we see a lot of good deer, but we'll be right back with some more whitetail action right here on Carolina Outdoors. All right, guys, we're here now with David Bradbury. David, tell me a little bit about how you got into the program and how you here today and your love for hunting.
Well, it's been a long time coming. I've been, involved with hunting all my life. Served in the Marine Corps for a little bit back in the early 80s and got out and managed to get myself put in a wheelchair in a skiing accident. So, just had opportunities wherever I could, for any kind of adaptive sports.
Right.
Whether it's riding my Harley or getting out here in the woods and shooting a big buck like you're promising me today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir.
So how long did you serve in the military?
Just 4 years.
4 years in the military.
Yeah.
How long you been hunting?
I've hunted all my life.
All your life?
Hunting, fishing, doing whatever I could in the woods.
Right. Well, I know that's kind of what's brought us all here together today, our love for hunting and passion for the outdoors.
Very true.
So hopefully we're going to get to see some of that today. Hopefully we're going to have some good luck and see some good deer.
And stay warm.
That's right. All right, guys, we're back with David Bradbury. David, I know you seen some deer yesterday evening.
Yes, sir.
This morning didn't play out the same way.
Sure didn't.
But would you tell us a little bit about your experience with the program and with hunting with me?
It's outstanding, as always. Gotta love South Carolina, everything it's got to offer, including those wild little Bambis out there.
That's right.
Elusive today.
Yeah.
Saw some beautiful ones yesterday and gives me encouragement to come on back next year.
That's right. Well, I know you was hunting for the bigger buck, but you seen some does. I mean, so, that's always part of hunting. The way I look at it is a success as long as you see deer. That's the way you got to judge every hunt, right?
Hey, even 4 hours sitting in this beautiful country.
I know it.
If I don't see one deer, it's still okay.
That's exactly right. Well, I enjoyed my time with you.
Appreciate it, sir.
Hopefully you come back next year. Maybe we'll get you again.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Think positive.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we're here today with Welton Bratcher. Welton, you're going to help us here on the hunt today and hopefully kill some of these does I got here, maybe a big buck. Welton, just tell me a little bit, what made you get into the program? And, what facilitated you into getting into hunting, and how did you get involved with this program?
I've been hunting all my life, long before I was ever paralyzed.
Right.
But what actually got me into hunting through this program was a friend of mine by the name of Steve Avenger. And Steve was big into deer hunting. And,
yes, sir.
Hunted for many years. But unfortunately, he's passed away now, but me and his wife still stay in contact from time to time.
Right. But you've been hunting all your life.
Oh, I've been hunting all my life, yeah.
Right. And so this program here, you got involved with, how many years you been in this program now?
About probably 20 years.
20 years. You hunted with Dr. Boyd. This first time you're here with me. I've been in it for 2 years now in this program.
You come.
That's right. You ain't. Well, we're going to get in the woods and hopefully you can get you on a deer today, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, we're here now with Chris Cleveland. Chris, pleasure having you out here, man.
Glad to be here.
We're planning on killing some good deer today, but what got you involved in this program, and you know, what are you doing here? How long you been hunting?
I've been hunting since I've been like 12 years old.
Right.
And got into this program after being, you know, in the military. Didn't know a whole lot about it back then. And,
How long did you serve in the military?
I did 14 years altogether.
14 years.
Served 4 different countries, 2 Purple Hearts, and wound up catching around to the gut and fracturing this leg right here with the bone come through, compound fracture. And but I got into this program, and it was actually through DNR.
Through DNR.
And got some buddies, you know, just got talked to it and said, hey man, let's hook you up. You know, we know you hunt and stuff like that, but you ain't able to get around because most of this leg is titanium from here to there.
Right.
And I couldn't walk real good. And I'm like, well, hell, I'll give anything a try, you know, once. And dude, I got turned on to this, and you know, it's one of the best things I got turned on to because it made me able to get back outside and do what I love.
You see a lot of different places in this program too. We got a bunch of guys on this program that's hosting as far as landowners, and I know we've met a lot of friends I have through this program, and I'm sure you have too.
Oh man, yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of people out here. I just think the world of. I mean, it's like you, first time today, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I got all the respect in the world for
Right.
what you're doing, and I appreciate what you're doing.
Yes, sir, appreciate it.
I mean, it comes from the heart, what y'all do. What y'all do is outstanding. And as people, you know, like the National Guard, people to host the stuff, and, you know, and all the people, the landowners. Without the landowners, you know, this wouldn't be possible. And, you know, that means a lot to us veterans, you know, and people that are disabled. It's not even veterans.
Yes, sir.
But, I mean, it's, you know, can't say thank you enough because
Oh, man.
it gets us back out there.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, that's why we're all here. We all enjoy something that we all have in common. We love deer hunting, we love the outdoors.
Yes,
And so
sir.
that's why you're here today. Hopefully, we're gonna put you on a good deer today.
We're going to get it done, brother.
All right,
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
we'll be right back, guys, with more Carolina Outdoors. Folks, we're here today with Mark Carroll, the biologist here with DNR. You're instrumental in helping orchestrate this program here. Tell me a little bit about how this program got started, how to get affiliated with the program, or maybe even host.
Okay, so the program got started about 28 years ago. My predecessor, Gerald Moore, was a wildlife biologist for the department. And he started this hunt, and they had about 2 hunts before a lot of the current hosts got involved with the program that you see today.
Right.
And it's grown since then tremendously through the help of all the private landowners and from all the support from the DNR. So DNR's role is really we take on the administrative duties of the hunt. So we send out all of the hunt notifications, we do the promotions, we group everybody together with their hosts and tell them where they're going. We kind of just cooperate with the private landowners. But really the private landowners are the driving force of this program. We could not have it without them.
So if anybody's watched the show today and say this touched them in some kind of way to where they wanted to host, how would they go about becoming a host in this program?
So just reach out to us. We have resources online on our website. It's www.dnr.sc.gov.
Okay.
And if you go in the search bar, you can type in mobility impaired hunting and you can find our page. We have a video there of some past hunts and we have information there, and you can contact us through the information that's provided there. Also, if you're a hunter, you can go on that website and we'll have information there as well as our applications.
Right, so anybody that is mobility impaired, that's where they'd go to sign up for this program.
That's right, and this is a mobility impaired deer hunt. It's not a disability hunt,
Right.
so it's distinctly different in the guidelines that you have to meet to be a part of this hunt. So it's anybody that is permanently confined to a wheelchair or has permanent use of mechanical aid to assist them in walking. So wheelchair, cane, crutches, walker, or an amputee. So
Yes, sir.
those are the parameters that you have to fall within to qualify for these hunts.
Right. Well, this is my second year doing the program, and I mean, it's well put together to me. Of course, we always need more hosts, and you always need more participants in this thing.
Yep.
But I've really enjoyed myself. We're going to do it again next year.
All right, glad to have you.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, right now I'm here with Dr. Wallace Boyd. Dr. Boyd, tell us a little bit about, how you got involved with this program and how you set everything up.
This program all started really with a trip for shrimping down in the lower state. Some friends and I started talking about, I wanted to have people in a wheelchair go deer hunting, and we decided that they probably didn't. And we were interested in trying to get folks out in the open, and so 28 years ago I got in touch with the DNR, and we sort of formed a partnership, and we started with 3 hunters, and it's expanded now to 65 or 70 hunters that we take hunting, mobility impaired hunters. And we have as many as 42 landowners in the program, and this is the second year for you joining us, and we're so happy to have you with us. But this has been a long-standing program, and it's a partnership between private landowners and the DNR, and that's an unusual relationship.
Yes, sir.
When you get a bunch of farmers and outdoor people to collaborate with a government organization like the DNR. But it's a beautiful marriage, and between the two of us, we've been very successful in approaching really severely mobility impaired hunters both in South Carolina and around the nation over the years. We also formed a partnership with the Wounded Warrior Project, which is a part of the military, and we have a lot of veterans who were injured either in Iraq or Afghanistan who come to our hunts, and so that's really expanded our program in our reach out to the veterans.
Right. I know they actually have, this is one that we do on the first weekend in November every year, right? At the same time?
That's one here, yeah.
But they have one in Newberry and Union too, right? Is that, or Union?
The week before our hunt is held in Spartanburg and Union and Cherokee counties, up in the Spartanburg area. So we have 2 locations, and hunters can apply for both programs and frequently get drawn to hunt both weekends. So we'll have sometimes as many as 100 of these folks between the 2 weekends who are able to get out in the woods. A lot of these folks are really impaired, and they're looking out the picture window all winter, and this is the only opportunity that they have to get out.
And that's what I've seen. Sometimes this is the only time all year these guys would get to hunt or whatever, since they've had to.
Absolutely, and of course they love it. They enjoy it, and they're very appreciative of what people like you and me are doing for this program.
Yes, sir. Well, I've enjoyed it this year, and we're going to do it again next year, God willing.
God willing.
All right, guys, we had a guy last night that was in one of our blinds, Chris Cleveland. He didn't have a camera with him, of course, so he was able to get a shot on the deer. We decided we'd back out last night, didn't have real good blood or anything. So we're going to go in here, they in the woods looking for it now. We're kind of doing circles, doing a grid pattern, hoping we can find this deer. So we'll go in here and see if they ain't found it right now. Let's go on. So what about these scrapes I hear about? Yeah. Got it, huh? Deer killer. Oh yeah.
Tickled man, brother. Tickled man.
Found it.
Found it, yes sir.
And look at there, it wasn't too far from the scrapes right there, was it?
Nope, straight right there.
Sure was. They say they'll go checking these scrapes. Now, Chris, so you shot this deer last night. Of course, we didn't have a camera with you. We were sitting with 2 other guys.
Yes, sir.
Me and you sat this morning, just didn't see nothing. We decided we were gonna come back after the hunt this morning and see if we couldn't find this deer. Got in here, you did some semicircles and walked up on it. I know we didn't have good blood really, did we? But we found a deer, that's the main thing. And
yes, sir.
it was cold enough last night. I believe the meat's still gonna be good.
I believe it's gonna be fine, because this morning it was 29 degrees out.
Yeah, we knew that, didn't we?
It was cold this morning, y'all. And I'm telling you, but this meat's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's big deer out here. You look at his neck and tell there's a stud that has whooped up on him.
He's all scarred up, ain't he?
He's scarred up.
I mean, just look at, you can tell he's done broke off both brow tines. Look how polished all this horns is right here.
So he's even still got where he's been trying to rub, but he won't rub no more because he's running a papa bear.
That's right.
And I'll tell anybody, I made a bad shot. I'll be the first one to admit it, but he's a recovered deer.
That's right.
Thing,
that's the main thing.
That's my thing.
Well, look, we've all made bad shots. If you ain't hunted long enough, if you ain't made a bad shot, I can tell you that now.
Right, bro.
You know, if you ain't still getting buck fever after hunting for 30 years, then you don't need to be hunting no more.
That's right.
So, well, I'm glad we got this deer recovered, Chris. I'm telling you, it's been a phenomenal time we've had you out here, you know.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you came. I hope you come back next year.
I hope to be here to go. I hope to be here to go.
Well, what you gonna give him to the processor? You gonna let him process it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's drag him out of here and let's get it done. Folks, we'll be right back with more Carolina Outdoors.
Tree stand safety is one of the most important aspects of a tree stand hunter. It's important because you've got family and friends that want to make sure that you come home alive. Hurricane Safety Systems is a company that understands this. They've come out with a line of great products that are going to keep a tree stand hunter safe while entering and exiting the stand. The first product is the Gravity Forward Sticks. These are simple climbing sticks designed with a specific purpose in mind, to keep the center of gravity of the person climbing forward. The parallel step design allows the use of any foot on either step, which means no more guessing about which foot you need to use first when climbing into your stand. The aggressive tread pattern on these steps is great for large lugged hunting boots. And assembly is easy, no tools required. It assembles with a few simple pins, and once you're ready to go, you strap it to the tree just like any other stand. If we follow the ladder up, we're going to find the next item from Hurricane Safety Systems. This is the Tree Stand Power Step. It's designed for one thing, to give you an easier, better, bigger step for entering your actual stand. You simply mount it to the top of any ladder and it provides you with that larger surface for when you want to get in and out of your stand. Trust me, it's a lot safer than the tiny little steps that come on your ladders. And up above that, we're going to put the Tree Stand Power Grab, which is another great tool for getting in and out of that stand. It simply provides another handhold for you to reach up and grab on when you're transferring from the top of your ladder into your stand. It's much better than grabbing onto any branch out there that could possibly break. Hurricane Safety Systems has one goal, to make sure that a hunter comes home after the hunt. And if you utilize these great products, you're that much closer to making sure that happens for you. So check out these products and more by Hurricane Safety Systems by visiting their webpage, hurricaness.com.
All right, Dr. Boyd, me and you was talking about some things that might make this program better. What else do you think we need to facilitate making this hunt any better than what it is?
Yes, well, I thank you for asking. And one of the key things that we need and we emphasize is that we are searching for landowners and farmers, hunters, hunt clubs that have property and are willing to donate one Friday, one Saturday out of the whole deer season to take some of these mobility impaired hunters. It's very easy insert into the program. You can contact me, you can contact the DNR, and we'll be glad to assist you in any way. We'll help you with the blinds that are required for these individuals who are hunting. They all hunt on the ground. So we can make it really easy for the landowner to participate. We've got liability waivers, so there's no liability for the landowner. That's certified through the state. So we would urge young people, older people, farmers, landowners, hunt clubs, to please get in touch with either me or preferably the Department of Natural Resources.
Through the website today.
Through the website there, and let's get you signed up and we'll make it real easy for you. And I promise you, you'll get more out of this weekend than the hunters do.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we had a great time on this weekend's hunt. Had a great time with Mark Carroll. He was instrumental in putting this together, and Mr. Boyd, no doubt. We didn't have a lot of action as far as y'all seen on the camera, but we did get one kill from a guy that we didn't have a camera in the blind with. Imagine that, but we did recover the deer this morning. So, Mark, if one more time you want to tell anybody how they can get involved with this program, where to look it up at?
Absolutely. Go to our website, www.dnr.sc.gov. You can go in the search bar and type in mobility impaired, and it'll be the first thing that pops up there. You click on that link and it'll take you to the web page that has all the information. We've got a short video that you can see a little bit about our hunt last year and some things that went on there. And also that's where we'll post our applications each year in July for people to apply for the hunts that fall.
Yes, sir, that's great. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's show. So until next time, get out and enjoy your Carolina Outdoors.